Hey guys, Miss Dixon. I just want to provide a little bit of clarification on what you're doing with this lesson. So the beginning of the lesson is going to be on Thursday. So I'm filming this on Wednesday. So for me, that's tomorrow. Depending on when you're opening the lesson, it might be Thursday, might be Wednesday, might even be Friday. So the lesson is going to begin on Thursday. On Thursday, there are some vocab, some definitions, some examples, and then there's a reading that goes with it. If I were you, I would take the time to go through the Google Slides with the different vocab on it. I would open the reading, but I probably wouldn't spend a ton of time reading it right away. And then I would open the worksheet that is due on Friday. So it's called 1.2 Introduction to Matter Vocab Worksheet. Okay. And it requires you to type in some definitions, and then you're going to create a flow chart using those definitions. So we've done flowcharts in the past. Probably you started them in middle school and you've done some in English and maybe you've done some in science. But the whole idea of a flowchart is that things that are connected by arrows are related to each other. Okay. So for example, if I had a term family and then I had two arrows coming down from the family, one of the things under the arrow over here could be parents, and the other one over here could be kids. And then I could have some arrows coming down off of that. Under parents, I could have two arrows that split down into mom and dad. And under kids, I could have, for my family, it would be four arrows that split down into me, my brother Tanner, my brother Drew, and my sister Mallory. So there would be four kids in that arrow, okay? Hopefully that kind of helps a little bit. Sometimes it's a little confusing when you're dealing with new terms to figure out how they're related to each other. So your job is on this worksheet just to try, okay? It's going to start with matter up at the top, and then you have to do a whole bunch of arrows down to figure out how the different parts of matter are related, okay? What'll happen is when you turn this worksheet in on Friday, I will look at it over the weekend, because that's what all the cool teachers do, is they look at stuff over the weekend. Just kidding. But I will look at it over the weekend, and then I'll give you feedback so that when you come back to that lesson next Monday, you will have some feedback and you will be able to make any corrections you need to correct, go back and look at anything that you need to look at, and then take the understanding check, okay? So remember that reading is a resource if you need a little additional information. If you can do the flowchart based solely on the definitions that are in the Google Slides, do that. But you have to look at the Google Slides in order to do the worksheet. So if you just open up the worksheet and you see a bunch of boxes, it's going to be confusing. You need the Google Slides to go with it. Okay, good luck.